We do have a young artist called Trio Mio, who is being compared to the late Issa and Caesars. We don't know what happened to Caesars, but at least we know Issa is arrested. And guys are saying Trio is more talented, but comparing him with Issa is disrespectful. Why do you guys keep comparing Trio to Issa? If you're being honest, the only person he can touch thus far is Caesars. So they went on and on, guys went on and on commenting. If Trio reminds you of either Issa or Caesars, good for you, but that has nothing to do with who he is and becoming as an artist. He's just doing what he does best, being an artist. And I agree. We agreed on this show to not compare people. We should stop comparing people because Issa was a legend, or he's still a legend. And Trio is just coming up, so we appreciate them differently. Instead of comparing them, let's appreciate Issa for who he is, and let's appreciate Trio for who he is and who he is becoming. But comparing is a no-no for me.
Yeah, I like what Nameless had to say about the situation, where he was basically went ahead and tweeted and said to Trio Mio, it's a good thing that everybody is comparing you to Issa. It's a great thing. It shows how well you are musically, how talented you are, the type of music that you're doing. You're being compared to onto the level of legends. I think it's a positive thing. And when you think about it, though, like, he is informed too. You know what I mean? This is not just a regular like kid who has just been here for like the longest. And like, even when you think about his lyrical content and everything, I was watching him do a freestyle. And we already know from the way we do interviews over here how many artists run away from freestyles.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's very, very hard to get an artist to do a freestyle. And when he's willing to do a freestyle, he's like a legitimate lyricist. Like, he has bars and everything. And they just give him a beat and he was just going and he was rhyming and it was making sense. And I was like, okay, this is good. This is great. I like this. I think like he can really go far. Hopefully he just doesn't follow his brothers and sisters, Ochungo family and sailors who have just disappeared off the face of the earth and we don't know where they've gone. But if he continues on the trend that he's on right now, I think he's gonna do really well.
You know what? I honestly, I was very concerned about the fact that we like comparing that much. Yes, and I know that's the easiest human way of like figuring it out, right? For you to be able to figure it out, you kind of need to have like you have a picture in your head that you're trying to now match up to it. So that is a very human thing to try and compare. But he's a very young, talented artist. Like, he's doing the most and he's doing it in the best way. You know, a lot of people come do that one song, they go back to high school, they forget about that. You know, it's a lot of, you know, you're trying to keep up every time you come on for the holidays. But this kid is clearly trying to watch the best people, trying to learn how people do ciphers, and because that was more a cipher type rap, like freestyle, than it was anything else. I was impressed. I'm like, is this a new song this kid is saying? Because it was just like spot on. Everything was just like, yes. Now the only concern for me is like, is he going to, you know, he has that very nice, you know, sultry voice, yeah? What happens?
Sultry, really? I don't know
What
what's the word
happens
for
when
it.
he has the problems like Chris Brown? Remember when Chris Brown made that transition from me to being
When adolescence comes,
when adolescence
the
actually
bass.
hits. Not that he's not adolescent or he hasn't gone through it. We're just saying over time voices change.
Yeah.
So I just want to see how long he can do this and how well he can do this and how well he's going to take up these challenges as they're coming his way. Because him being compared to a big artist is a good thing, but let's just see him now being compared to now more international artists or people trying to put him in the league, not comparing him to, but putting him in the league of, as opposed to batting people's heads, putting him in the league of, by there this kid can be like, or is like, you know?
Yeah, I think my only problem that I have with this thing is he's informed too. And he is running around everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, at the same time, like, it's so easy to focus on the music and then not finish high school.
Why do you go to school?
No, honestly, let's just be all the way honest. And looking at, we saw the list, we're about to talk about it, of the top Kenyan artists in Forbes, and there's only one over there. So don't lie to yourself until you're going to become a musician, and then you're going to make it big and be making money and everything. Because Forbes, ametuonyesha, it's not the case. So honestly, like, that's just my only thing that I have with it, because he is still a high school student, yet there's so much focus going into the music. You can see him doing brand deals and everything, that I just hope that actually just stay in school. Finish high school, stay in school, and then now afterwards you can continue on with that, you know? Yeah, but let me know your thoughts. That can just be me over here being an old person. Let me know what you think. 0777672 230